going on YouTube? It's Ben, aka B Hacks here, and we're going to be playing some Elestrals Clash here in the beta before the first reset ending Season 0. Uh, we're going to be playing some Frost and seeing how high we can get up before the reset here. So, quick little deck overview. We'll be playing a Frost Kryoscorch deck. So we've got our Cryoling, Cryover, and Kryoscorch line. We've also got other Frost Elestrals such as Brummelinks, searching out our Blizzards and our Mountains of Boreas. We got some Catarants for healing, Frigicub to return the Blizzards. And then we've got Frost Searcher with Narpoon. And then Champion of Poseidon Galaxy. And then some Astrabbit for some more searching and consistency. Runes, we've got the 3 Ambrosia, 2 of the Blizzard, double Cryoblast, 3 Gorgons, 2 of the Mountains, and 2 Shield, 2 Tsunami, and 2 Zeus. And then also playing 1 Lavalith as well. So let's go ahead and hop in and see where we can try to finish out this season at. So currently we are ranked 17th, gold 3. Would love to be able to get up here top 15, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so we're gonna hop in here, first clash, and Kryoscorch is in hand, so we'll just send that away. Rest of the hand was decent, but really don't want to have that Kryoscorch in hand. A Cryovern in hand, that is fine. Alright, we'll start off here. Going Narpoon. And I think to start off, we'll just start out getting a Brummelinks. This will be good to get a Blizzard or a Mountains in hand here soon. We don't need it, but just to show some back row, might as well play Zeus. Zeus isn't totally necessary for us, especially if we can get Brummelinks and the Mountains out. We usually put on good advantage here, stat-wise and pressure. Let's see what he's playing. Just playing out a rabbit. Could be playing anything. Alright, setting 1. See if he sets another. Looks like they're thinking. Alright, gonna set 2. So maybe Shield, PTA, Gorgons. And Kryoscorch wound up back in hand, so that's awesome. Well, we'll go ahead and run out our Brummelinks first. See if we can, if we're gonna eat a Gorgons here, or if they're gonna let us search. Alright, no Gorgons. That's a free Blizzard here. Mountains isn't going to help us get over anything at this point, so no reason to really go for it. But let's go ahead and run out that Blizzard. We'll take out the second set. Tsunami. Okay, so doesn't really do us much since we can't get over the rabbit, but we actually can with Zeus. So we'll just cast him. We don't have any of our rabbits in hand, so not really going to do us any good. So might as well put on the pressure with Zeus. If this is a shield back here, that'll be fine. Because I honestly take another search with either of these Elestrals, so we'll try Brummelinks first, see if we can eat the other back row. Nope, let the rabbit go down. Probably doesn't really care. Could have been double Tsunami in the back row as well. I'd say likely it's a Gorgon's Gaze or a second Tsunami in the back. Or they really just don't want to shield at this point and are saving it. So Lavalith isn't on at this moment. I'd love to use Lavalith actually as Ascension fodder for the Kryoscorch. Since we're only playing 2 fire, we'll eat both of them up with the Lavalith. So it would be nice to be able to use it as Ascension fodder for the Kryoscorch at this point. Alright, so we are playing an Apollo deck. So I played Plucky. We're going to start foretelling already. So Exaltus, Ambrosia, Champ Pluck. So see which one gets added to hand. Yeah, Champion Plucky. Makes sense. Going to do some liar shenanigans here. I wonder if they're using... I wonder if they're playing any Winjin in this. They very well could be. Alright, so we're tied on spirit count. I think this is actually a good time here because we don't need to heal necessarily. Because I don't really want to use the Zeus just yet. And Narpoon's really done his work. So let's go over the Narpoon with the Cryovern. And then just in case that is a shield, I think I will go ahead and Zeus down the Plucky, because we'll stop the Liar ad with the Gorgon set. So we'll go battle, see if he wants to activate that back row. Nope, we'll just lose Plucky. And then if this is a shield, I feel like this is a good eat just because we can run back out the Cryovern. Nope, still ate it, so second Tsunami, Gorgons, still likely. Getting rid of waters here. We've gotten rid of 3 water, 4 Illuminate, and a Thunder. So still not really showing us exactly what's going on. 3. He'll go into a 5 if we let the Liar come out. Do we let him? No. No, we'll pass Chain. Gotta always remember that. And then we'll go ahead and Gorgons it. He's not really going to make any plays that's going to bother us too much. And he's not going to get enough spirits on board for it to matter for us, for the Lavalith, so I'd rather him not be able to get over our Cryovern. Alright, let's see it. Exaltus, Champ Galaxy, and Shield. So I'd say likely we're going to see the Exaltus added and Shield set back up top. You can see Champ Galaxy just because that would get over the Cryovern, but we'll see what we draw here. Rabbit. Yeah, we say Rabbit will stay safe if we do that. Lavalith doesn't get protected from Galaxy. Kryoscorch does, though. Ooh, that would be fun. We can't make him expend. If we get shielded there, it's bad. Why don't we... For fun, let's... For fun, just so we don't lose that. We'll go into Kryoscorch. We'll go into battle phase. We'll go take out the Plucky. Okay, so there's the Tsunami. So we ate the back row. That's fine. As long as he doesn't have a way to out the Kryoscorch. At this point, I'm not worried about it. Champ Galaxy does not do it. Shield's not going to do anything because I'll just play around it. Exaltus, okay. So really he has to have Earthquake or Resting. Okay, so we're going to set one that's likely the shield. So we'll just play around the shield. Yeah, a shield's definitely in the back here, so he can get over the Exaltus. Not concerned about it. And then we'll just get a second Cryovern out here. Actually, we put on pretty good pressure. Yeah. I'll actually take a trade here. Because I'm not going to run the Kryoscorch unless I have to. Because it's going to cost him 4. So we'll just go for a crash with the Catarant. See what he wants to do. Again, we're going to need to see it. He's going to have to see Resting or Earthquake. He may not even be playing those in this deck because we've got a lot. Playing mostly Water and Solar. Yeah, so we're going to go Champ Galaxy in defense. Not going to do anything. Just trying to bait out things. Like to see if there's a Gorgons back there. He might be fishing for one. Okay. So this is our play here, because our Kryling's not online yet anyway with that healing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Frigicub. We're going to return that Blizzard. If we hit the shield, then I think we go for it. I'll pop that one. False Ambrosia. Okay. So as much as I want to go for it, that's definitely shield. So Kryling's online. For next turn, we will just pass. Galaxy's not properly enchanted, but he definitely can just re-enchant here. I don't think he's going to not have at least one water in there. Okay, so we're going to go into Lustragon. Okay. I see. So we're going to play that game. Well, we will just Kryling crash on him. Lavalith is no longer... Yeah. It's no longer going to be online because of the fire. We really didn't see any counter ends this game. Yeah, and then there's the Cryovern, which doesn't really net us anything. Our Thunder's been long gone for the Rabbit, so I have to go Kryling. Maybe should add back that third fire just so they're always available. Have to go from hand because the other one's already gone. Can't play around Tsunami at this point. And Kryoscorch is gone. kind of have to play into the shield here, so we'll just have to let him do it, and then he'll hit us for game. So yep, there's a shield. He did keep the spirits around for the earthquake, so okay, well, that's game on that one. And what I am going to do is I am going to go back into the deck and add back that third Vipyro, just for cases like that. Alright, we're going to run it back here against random. Great back row, only one starter, but we might as well keep it. Alright, and with going first, perfect expend a draw territory. Alright, we are looking solid on the back row. Playing the same deck, likely not. He could have a Hurricane in there, but likely not. So we'll just set 2 pass. We got Zeus and Frigicub. We'll get over pretty much anything he's going to run out. If he does. Okay, Schnark. So looks like maybe switch up to Dracking here. Thing is, we want to keep him off of things. Yeah, I think we will go ahead and Gorgons just to start funneling some spirits into the underworld for us. Just get another Frost in there. Don't need to go too crazy with it, but we'll just stop the Schnark real quick. This prevents the High Tide, which probably isn't actually in there, but it does stop the Rock in a Hard Place, which is being played a lot here in these Clash Water decks. I don't think we really don't want to decide between all of our shields and our Elestrals right now. Would rather keep those around. Alright, Rabbit. I like Rabbit. Almost like Rabbit and Zeusing down, just so that he doesn't keep pressure. Or Ascension Fire. I mean, we'll shield Dracking anytime. Brummelinks guaranteed. And then we'll go ahead and run the Zeus. And then we'll see if he wants to use back row on a silly little rabbit. I'm gonna assume not, no matter what it would be. This is nice because we can keep Rabbit around another turn with this shield. Yeah, we'll let the Rabbit go. He's done his job. It's fine. And since he had Rock and a Hard Place or drew it, we don't really want to see that anyway. Foamy, I don't really care. Take one. See, that Lavalith is nice. I do like that. And we're going to grab Blizzard off of this Bromolinx. We're going to set the other shield just in case we're going to run another Rock in a Hard Place for some reason. Because we're going to let him cast another Elestral here. I kind of want to bait out a Draking play. Yeah, there's a Tsunami. So he's not going to use that anyway. I don't want to bait out or push an Atlantis here, so we'll just get Foamy, get some guys off the field. It's fine if he casts somebody. I'm not too worried about anybody he would actually cast. Yeah, there's Schnark. Honestly, what I was looking for. Because now we grab out the Draking and we let the Draking come in. And a second Rock in a Hard Place doesn't do anything because I either get rid of the Bromolinx and his Draking can't do anything, can't steal my guy, or I just bounce him to hand anyway. And if he sets back row, we're likely going to use Frigicub. Yeah, so here's a Specteris. Perfect. He wants to try to eat some of the back row. We'll go ahead and shield because I don't really mind. And we'll 2-water that. And then we'll force the Draking on the next one anyway. Ooh, another Bromolinx. But Frigicub's just as good on the attack stat. And we can always grab the second mountains later. We'll go ahead and run out the mountains. Okay. Auto Spirits. Alright, and we're going to get over and punch in for 1 here after we return a Blizzard. So now it's already back in our hand. And this is actually a better part of it because now it's online. We've got protection for the Frigicub next turn because I'd rather let the Bromolinx go. So we will Bromolinx into the Schnark. Draking's offline. Specteris has to trade. Probably not what he wants to do. And I'd be okay trading the Specteris for the Bromolinx. If he goes Frigicub, sets back row and goes Frigicub, probably want to protect Frigicub more, but... Ooh, the Werepup. So he's really trying to get Draking out here. So I've got 1 Blizzard play left. Okay, so he's going to run it now. We've got all of our Bromolinx. Pop the full moon with the water. There's no runes to target, so Lavalith isn't going to do much. And Frigicub doesn't help. Okay, so he's just trying to grab a beater. Okay. So... Best way to go about this... Honestly, let's just... We have to use one more frost here. Because we have to get to a 6. We'll put on pressure and just deck thin. The blizzard, even though we're not going to use it. And then go to battle. We'll crash here. And then we'll just hit for 1. So again, nothing for Draking to use. And we've still got the shield. We've still got spirits for the shield. So he's got Spectaris in hand. He's got Spectaris and a Draking. And then back row, he's probably trying to bait me to use. Tsunamis, don't really care. Shield's not great. Okay, there's a Spectaris. I'm fine taking a trade here. Ambrosia is lovely. Use our last water on that. We're just going to heal up Frost. That lets us run out the third Brummalinx really easily. Grab the last mountains. More deck thinning. Quick responses, so I'm wondering if that's a bluff set Ambrosia. It doesn't really hurt me to go for it, so I might as well go for it. Because I have the other Blizzard in hand, which I mean, he should know. Yeah, bluff set Ambrosia. Still healing he can't use. Which I'm fine with since he can't heal more. And we're going to go for a trade here, potentially. At this point, I think we do shield. Oh, just one fire. And then we use the other fire there. Lavalisk not going to be on for us. Like, best thing to avoid retrading for that is we're just gonna re-enchant another Frost to Brummalinx. Gotta love the Kryoscorch coming into hand. So if for some reason he sticks around, we can go into him next turn. Just for fun. And we'll go put him down to 2. No way Draking's making it out. Eddie won't get over. He has to have Champ Galaxy. Well, yeah, he has to have Champ Galaxy. That's probably his only out. That's really his only out right now, is Champ Galaxy. And looks like that's GG's. All right, moving up to Gold 2. All right, so that looks like about all the games we're going to be able to get in today. Not too many people on right before the reset here. So we're going to finish out in Gold 2. and that will put us at 17th on the season 0 leaderboard, which overall is, I think, is pretty well for the amount of time that I've been able to get on here and play. Um, Considering how much time some of the other people I know on this list have been able to put in, I think getting all the way up to 17 is pretty good, especially since we've been doing this more recently. We can go over, we'll check out the decks here. Most of these, Frost put in a ton of work. This Frost deck did. You see over here our Pantera Pigs 10-3 record. Done really well. And then my fun Fire and Titan, a little bit more even, but 18 wins on that. And a couple here with some fun bears as well. So I think beta this beta test period has been really fun, and all the updates have made this really fun to play, especially recently, now that we're only less than a week out from early access. So it would be nice to get back in here after a few more cards added and check out all the updates after the reset. But that is a wrap here for my season 0, and I'm excited to get into Clash at early access and start making some new fun decks and get in here and get into the actual full leaderboards and see what we can do. I'll see you guys in the next video.